David Tennant stars in Netflix's Inside Man, a disturbing thriller series that should be on your watch list. David Tennant has had a fascinating career. At one point, he was basically only known by Doctor Who acolytes, who often rank him towards the top of any list of doctors. Since Tennant's tenure on Doctor Who, his career has taken him in completely unexpected directions. He's starred in classic crime dramas like Broadchurch, Marvel series like Jessica Jones, and Neil Gaiman adaptations like Good Omens. Recently, he starred in a Netflix thriller that's also worth watching. David Tennant's Inside Man is a must-watch thriller despite its 67% RT score. Harry Watling, David Tennant, looking distraught in Inside Man. Inside Man is a 4-episode serial produced for BBC One, but made its way to Netflix just a week after the show's premiere in September 2022. Starring David Tennant, Stanley Tucci, Dolly Wells, Lindsay Marshall, and Dylan Baker, Inside Man has a 67% on Rotten Tomatoes, but don't let that dissuade you. This series is a must-watch for any fans of thriller dramas, particularly ones that are tightly told and completed within only a few hours. It's also worth mentioning that the series has nothing to do with the acclaimed Spike Lee thriller from 2006, save that they're both worthy watches. David Tennant stars in the series in a role he doesn't often inhabit, that is, as a character who has lost all control of a situation and appears to be incapable of grabbing it back. Even when he plays a villain, Tennant always seems to have a plan. That's not so in Inside Man as Harry Watling. Inside Man will unnerve you long after you've finished it. Stanley Tucci as Jefferson Grief talking to someone in prison in Inside Man. Inside Man follows two stories that converge over the series. The first is of a death row inmate in Arizona and former criminology professor, Jefferson Grief, Tucci, who is accused of murdering his wife and now provides insights on criminal cases. The second story involves Harry Watling, a British vicar who is given a flash drive of obscene underage material. The troubled young man gives it to the vicar out of intense guilt, but due to a series of coincidences and poorly timed meetings, Harry and his son become the #1 suspects in this horrendous case. Unsure of what to do, Harry digs himself deeper in an attempt to absolve himself and his son.